Continuing with my modified chronological order, I jumped into the Battle of Ryloth arc. For this video, I'm just going to be talking about the first 2 episodes. It was either watch all 4 episodes and wait to put out a Clone Wars video next week, or watch half of this arc and put out a video today. I'm actually going out of town tomorrow. I had to make a decision, so here I am. Season 3, Episode 3, Supply Lines. The planet Ryloth has been invaded. The Separatists have the upper hand. Ryloth is home to the twi'leks. Their supplies are running short because of the Separatist blockade. Jedi Master Dai is on the ground supporting the twi'leks. Cut to Jar Jar Binks and Bail Organa on Toydaria to ask for help from the Toydarians, aka Watto's species. They're pleading their case for help as Lot Dodd, a Trade Federation representative, walks in. So, Toydaria is neutral in the conflict, Organa and Binks are saying that their help would be strictly for humanitarian purposes, and Lot Dodd is saying that if the Toydarians helped, it would put them on an obvious side of the conflict, rendering them not neutral. Okay, first off, I thought maybe Jar Jar would be redeemed to me in the Clone Wars. Maybe his character would be better, more tolerable, less annoying. Maybe I'd grow to like the character of Jar Jar Binks through this cartoon. Nope. Not at all. And no, this is not me just shitting on Jar Jar Binks for the sake of shitting on Jar Jar Binks. I know that's fashionable, but he was just as annoying, if not more, in the 2 episodes that I watched than all of the prequels. It's not just a character issue, it's a tonal issue as well. The super important and tense meeting between high-ranking members of both sides is immediately rendered goofy by this bumbling idiot. His presence immediately turns what should be an interesting game of political and factional chess into a sideshow. Oh, and the whole distraction plate stacking ceremony thing? Yeesh. So the king, the leader of the Toydarians, officially says that he won't help the Republic, but then holds a secret meeting with Organa and Binks, where he says he will indeed help. On Ryloth, the Separatist droids are gaining ground, but word is passed down that the desperately needed supplies are on the way. Jedi Master Dai was holding off the droid forces, but he's eventually overwhelmed. Right before he dies, he hears that the supplies are en route, and he goes down knowing that the twi'leks will be okay. It was a great death scene, one with purpose, sacrifice. Jedi Master Dai's actions held off the invading forces, and he was able to help until his final moments. What I liked most about this episode was seeing both sides of the conflict play out in terms of the painfully slow process of negotiations and politics, mixed with the desperation of combat, the snail pace of policy, while the ground forces are being overrun. The suits and the grunts, the paper pushers and the warriors, waiting for the call, waiting for supplies, waiting for information, while the politicians slowly negotiate and form a plan. The refugees desperate for help, the families torn apart, while help is slowly on its way. After supply lines, I hopped on over to the next episode, Storm over Ryloth. Ahsoka leads a squadron of fighters towards the Separatist blockade. While her and her crew are close to the blockade, more enemy ships pop out of hyperspace. Anakin orders Ahsoka to retreat. She's losing a lot of pilots. The assault is not going well, but Ahsoka ignores the order, a decision that makes her lose even more pilots. The dynamic between Anakin and Ahsoka here is great. Once she eventually returns to the Republic ship after retreating, Anakin reprimands her. He's scolding her for disobeying orders, and she's telling him that he does it all the time. Leadership means leading by example. It means what you do matters. Your actions matter. Your troops are watching. Your subordinates will conduct themselves the way that you conduct yourself. Leading by example is one of the most important things you can do in command. Your style of command and your own actions determine how your chain of command below you conducts themselves. And in this way, Anakin has failed Ahsoka and everyone below him by setting a bad precedent. By not following orders himself, and often going rogue, he is leading by example in a bad way. Anakin comes off as extremely hypocritical. But a plan is devised. An alarm sounds on the Republic ship. The alarm is for a full ship-wide evacuation. The plan is for Anakin to fly the Defender right into the Separatist ship, all alone. The Defender pops out of hyperspace, Anakin hails the Separatist ship and says that they are surrendering. A scan of the Defender, which is the ship that Anakin's on, shows the Separatists that only one life form is on board, so the jig is up, they get what's going on, they start firing, and Anakin then hops into an escape pod and jets off. When the Defender impacts the Separatist ship, the fireworks begin. The captain of the Separatist fleet leaves, and without leadership, the droids are directionless. They don't know what to do. The snake's head has been cut off and the body is squirming aimlessly. This makes the attack that much easier for the Republic forces. I guess going down with the ship does not apply for a bunch of cowardly separatist leaders. So Anakin is picked up, and now I will have to watch the final 2 episodes in this arc. I'm not too sure where this is all gonna go. Will the Republic forces hop down to the planet and finish off the remaining droids, or will they mount an assault somewhere else? I'm curious how this 4-episode arc finishes. The blockade is no longer an issue. I'm guessing the rest of the arc will take place on the surface? Maybe. We'll see. HelloGreedo, out.